I think of mosquitoes as being the most dangerous animal on the planet because of the number of human diseases that they do cause. So we have 59 species of mosquitoes in Ohio. Many of them are mosquitoes that you would find out in the woods or in marshes and places like that. But the number of mosquitoes that are major pests in Ohio, that's actually a pretty small number. Pests, when I say pest, I'm talking about a mosquito that is a major biter that will keep you from enjoying the outdoors. It may or may not also be a vector species. And so when I talk about vector species, I'm talking about species that can transmit disease. And so Aedes albopictus, the Asian tiger mosquito, is both a pest and a vector. Aedes vexans, our number one pest, is really just a pest. Culex, the mosquito that transmits West Nile virus, is really not a pest because it primarily bites birds. It rarely bites people. Well, Asian tiger mosquitoes, Aedes albopictus, that's the mosquito that has been determined to be a potential vector. It hasn't been directly implicated in the U.S. In other words, there haven't been any cases directly linked to that mosquito in the U.S. However, there's lab evidence that it can be an effective vector for Zika. The primary vector, the one that is responsible for most of the cases, or probably all of the cases that are occurring in Central and South America, is Aedes aegypti. It is much more closely associated with humans. It feeds almost exclusively on people. It lives in very close association. It will happily come indoors. We've had a few collections of that mosquito in the summertime in Ohio in the past. Albopictus also probably came into the state and used tires. The difference between these two mosquitoes is that Aedes albopictus is a temperate mosquito, and so it can survive the winters here, and it has established and it has spread out beyond these facilities, and so now it's commonly found in many areas of Ohio, and it's actually become quite a pest in urban and suburban areas. We don't know for sure that Aedes albopictus would be an important vector of Zika. We're still just not taking chances with it. Yeah, so best to just not be bitten by mosquitoes and to avoid them. It doesn't mean that if a mosquito bites you that you need to run to the emergency room or anything like that. It just means that you just be aware that a percentage of mosquitoes out there do carry diseases. Most of the mosquitoes that bite you are not bad, but the bad ones, the diseases that they carry are really bad, so you don't want those.